So in basic data 1, we don't have much. Basic data 2 also we don't have much. In sales organization, this division is for finished product. Delivering plant is again 1710. Okay. Material group. This comes from our sales team SD module. Okay, so we can use maybe this L004. And then this is normal as item category and category group. Now the main point, coming to MRP. Okay, so in MRP we don't have any major changes. We have PD, which we have seen, our MRP controller, and EX. Okay, that will remain same. So this will be our in-house production. So we have E. Okay, for finished good we do not use back flushing. That is fine. So in-house production it can take 1 day, and this is my finished location where my goods will be produced and kept. So this is make to stock. So strategies are also applicable for all the industries like discrete or repetitive or process industries. The strategy groups are not different. Okay, they have the same concept what we have seen. Now coming to this part. Earlier we did not use this part. Okay, for REM. Now we should be having this check mark and we should be using this REM 1. Then only this material will be applicable for repetitive manufacturing. This is the difference. Okay, rest MRP 1, 2 and 3 will remain same. Okay. Now accounting views, we can have same thing, but we need to run the standard cost estimate. Let me delete this. Let's see if it comes from the standard cost. It's saying standard price, but let us see 0. So we have saved our REM engine. Okay. Now what we have is we have two ROH, which is raw materials, REM1, RM1 and REM2, RM2. So in the raw materials, we don't have a difference. Okay. Let us just see this materials first. We can reuse MM03. So the finished good material will only have the REM profile. Rest raw materials will not have any changes. So you can use your you can use your own raw materials, whatever you have created so far. It is ROH1 and ROH2. So let us see the MRP views. Okay. Purchasing view. So if you see, it is PD. There is no change. So this is procured from outside, so it will have F. Okay, it will be procured from a vendor, and it will be kept into 171C screen storage location, and this will be backflushed. Okay, we can control backflush from here, and we can control from REM profile also. So there is no strategy group. The reason behind is we don't want to plan this material according to make to order, make to stock, right? Only the dependent requirements will be coming from the header material or the finished good material, and then this will be automatically getting purchase requisitions, which will be further converted to POs. So if you see, there is no REM for this. This is only for the finished good. Rest, the BOM structure remains the same. Okay, and then ROH2, let us verify that. So same thing, purchasing, PD, we don't have any changes. F and 1, and this will go to 17.1C. No change, no strategy groups, and no RAM profile. Okay, so we can just reuse this material. And the next thing is, let me just check the stock. Okay, for these two. So we have some 5 raw materials kept. And here we have 10 raw materials, 10 quantity. Now let us see the BOM. Okay, I'll create a new BOM because we have a new material. REM, FG. So we have assigned REM1 and REM2 in the quantity as 1 and 1 pieces. Okay. CS01, we are creating a new BOM. REM engine. So we are creating for our finished product, and we can assign our raw materials, which is REM underscore or dash raw 1 and raw 2, and then this will be item category L, which means these are my in stock materials. Quantity 1 and 1, automatically unit will be picked up here from material master. Okay, so these are maintained in the pieces, it is automatically picked up. And now we don't have anything here, just check the header. So base quantity is 1. So whenever I'm creating one engine, I need one raw 1 and one of raw 2. Okay, so for making one engine, I need raw 1 in quantity 1 piece and raw 2 in 1 piece. Okay, and then we can save this. So our BOM is created. Now what we need to do is we have to create our rate routing. CA03, let us verify the previous routing what we have. REMFG. Why this is not there? Okay, I'm in CA03. So it is CA21, that means it should be CA23. 23. Okay, display rate routing. Then it will show. Okay, so here we have used what? REM work center, which is different than our regular work centers. Okay, let us verify this. /o CR03, which is for work center. So work center is same. For resource we had CRC1. Okay, for work center we have CR 0, 1. So what is the difference here? Okay. So we created earlier for machine and labor. We had machine here as well, but this is different. Okay. Here we have used 1 only for routings, and then we have used master recipe for 8. Okay. And then we have 7, which is only for rate routing, and then we have all task list. So this 0, 9 can be used for routing and can be used for master recipe also. That means this is universal, can be used for any industry. Okay, so I have created for 0, 9, but for rate routing it is 0, 7 usage. Okay, and we have used SAP 3, which is for production line planning, which is specific to our rate routing. Okay, or REM. All right, earlier what we have used SAP 1. Okay, so we have used SAP 1, which is normal production, and then we have production line planning as SAP 3, and for process manufacturing we had SAP 6, but we have used SAP 1 only. Okay, here we have changed SAP 3, and what we have difference as the parameters assigned to the standard value key are different. Okay, so we had what earlier? We had setup, we had machine, and then we had labor, right? But what we have here is production time, we have setup, and then if there is any breakdown as tear down time. Okay, under SAP 3. Default values remain same. There is nothing, no changes, and these are maintained in the minutes. So under capacities, so what we have used earlier is SAP 1. Okay, so we have used SAP 001, which is for setup time, labor time, and machine time. Okay, in process industries we have used other one here down this, sorry, this 5, 6, and 7, and now we are using rate. Okay, R1, R2, R3. So we are using R5 for setup and R6. R stands for rate, which is for REM. Okay, so we have setup and then we have machine requirements. So we are using 5 and 6. If we want to see the formula, I can go and click on the formula. So this says setup into the operation splits. Okay, and it has generate, and costing is not allowed, and work center for requirements it is allowed. This formula, this is for the capacity. So this is also saying that costing is not allowed. Okay, but under the costing, let us see, we have used R2 and R1. Okay, we want to see this formula. So here we have costing allowed. That means whatever we are going to post under production time and setup time, this will be captured using this particular formula which has costing allowed. If we are using something which is not allowed, like this check mark is not there, that means our product cost collector will have no time. Okay, sorry, no cost, whatever we are manufacturing. So in your real projects also, always make sure under costing, whatever formulas you are using, it should be having costing allowed. Okay, that is important. So this setup also has costing allowed, this R1, which is again important. So under scheduling we have R1 and R2. Okay, and this has allowed scheduling. So what is scheduling we have discussed. So whenever you are giving any time, okay, in the routing, that this particular operation takes so and so minutes or so and so hours, that has to be captured and that has to be utilized for my production orders or process orders. Those times will be involved in manufacturing one product. I cannot say that I can produce one laptop in just 1 minute or 1 hour, right? There will be some time involved in bringing different components, bringing or performing different operations. If I'm manufacturing car, there will be uh, a lead time, okay, or there will be operating time of painting, there will be operating time of drying, okay, operating time for installing tires. So considering everything, what time I will say that okay, I can manufacture one car in maybe 8 hours or maybe 10 hours. Then how that 10 hours is coming from our operations, and then it has to be considered by our formulas also for scheduling. So where exactly these formulas are used? In REM work center. Finally, where this REM work center is used? Here under operations. So you are understanding, right? So if I'm giving this 120 minutes, this will be utilized with work center formulas, and finally this will be used for my uh, production time. Okay, these all times will be considered. This is the logic. And finally, we are using like machine, and we are using some labor or anything else, right? That also has some cost. So when we are running standard cost estimate, the finance team is running, then they will give a planned cost that okay, 120 minutes, if a machine is running, what is the planned cost behind that? How much is the my cost for running one machine? Ultimately, everything goes in the orders, manufacturing orders. Then your final product is having a cost of XYZ. Okay. This is how it is all connected. This is called product costing, like a different altogether uh, module by finance. Okay, I'll show you how it works. So if I go to KP26, okay, so this is my activity types. I give version as 0, which is active. I give plan, and I'll give 12, and I give cost center. From where I will get cost center? From costing tab. So this is my cost center, and these are my activities. Okay, 1 and 3. I'm giving activity type as 1. So machine hours, right? If I go here, okay, value to my fiscal year 2022. So here what you see is there is a price of fixed $90. Okay, for what? For 2 hours. Okay, distribution key, sorry, not, this is not 2 hours. So per hour, actually this is like the per hour price. Okay, so per hour what I'm charging as for machine? $90. Okay, so this $90 is allocated to this particular cost element from this cost center. So when I'm using this cost center in my work center, and this work center goes into my routing, then according to my 120 minutes, this price is calculated. And whenever I am giving confirmations, this is getting hit. So if I'm saying 120 minutes, so 120 minutes divided by 1 hour into 120 minutes, the cost will come for one machine. This is defined by the finance team. Okay. So we don't know the background, but I'm showing you the background. We should be knowing this from PP point of view, how our prices are determined by the manufacturing orders. Okay, so activity types will be defined by the finance team. The prices will be defined by finance team, and then they give us the cost centers, which has to be used in different work centers. Okay. So we have deviated from our topic little bit, but that was also important to understand. Okay, so we were at what? So work centers we are going to again reuse. I'm not going to create new work centers. For your practice, you can copy this work center or you can also reuse this. Okay. So I have showed you all the values, all the different fields what we have utilized. Okay. And we have different operations here and we have different times. Okay. So I'll reuse this group. I told you that if I am having same operations, okay, I can utilize this group. Let me see if I can do it here or not. CA22. I will remove this. I'll just go in the group. Okay, go in the header and assignment. Yes, I think I can. So I'm saying that group counter 2 is used by my REM engine. Okay, because this engine also has similar operations. So I'm going to utilize this. Okay, I think this is not allowed. The group counter is not defined, it says. Usually in process industries, we are able to use. Okay, I'll do one thing. CA21 and then REM engine. And if I give this group, hopefully it will allow me to create a group counter too. Okay. Usage production 1 overall status we have used as released, no changes. Let's go to operations. So it's better than I can use copy function. I'll do one thing. Let me just see if I save this and go here CA22, remove this, go here. I can assign the bound components, but no. CA22. Okay, so my bad. This group is not giving me that particular operation what we can use in the process industries. Okay, of assignment, material assignment. So what I'll do is I'll copy this CA21, copy from rate routing, and then I'll give my material engine. group counter 2. So it is giving me group counter 3. I think it is ignoring that. No. Operations are coming up, and material assignment, list, delete, delete. Okay, group counter 2. Let me copy this, I'll explain you, okay? Okay, somehow looks like the copy functionality is not working, but let us create a new one. Okay, so we are going to create a rate routing. I'm just removing this group. REM engine. Okay, usage 1, status 4. And go to the operations. And then what I can do is I can do CA23 REM FG, and then I can do control Y, copy this. Okay, all of these, and I'll just paste it here. So that was much easier. And then I'm going to save this. So now we have BOM, we have rate routing. Okay, let me just quickly create one production version. C223 REMFG. Let me remove this. Let me remove this and change it to engine. Okay, same thing, same material, REM engine. Production version is 001. Production code is REM for, sorry, PV for REM engine. Okay, valid from, we can choose the current date 22. Valid to, we'll put that 999 because we are using for long term. No lot sizes. Alternative BOM 1, BOM usage 1, and then group we can choose directly from here. So we can give the material REM engine and it will show us the group available. Is this the material? Okay, REM engine group is 004. Automatically it took, and it says rate routing. Okay. Now if we go to the consistency check, it is available. Now we have to save it. Now one last thing is you have to go to the MM02 of REM engine once again, and then you have to go in the MRP4 view, go there, and then you have to go here production version. Okay, you can see it is available, but this rate routing check mark is not there, which is important. You have to go and do that, continue, and then save it. Okay, so our material master is created. So we have created BOM, we have created rate routing. Okay, we have reused our REM profile. Now our work starts, but it's already time. I'll just finish off this session. Tomorrow I'll complete. So we have to do the preliminary cost estimate. Okay, for the we have to first of all run the standard cost estimate and then do this KKF6N and then enter the demand and then create the plan orders, everything. Okay, so let me do this tomorrow. All right. Okay, so let me end this session. Let's connect tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, sir. Bye.